Okay, to find the cumulative frequency lesser than our frequency total number is 45. So this 45, we will put here on the top. So we will write here the cumulative frequency lesser than is 45. So this 45, we will subtract on the numbers of frequency in the first row. So 45 minus 4 equals 41. So 41 minus 5 equals 36. So 36 minus 7 equals 29. So on and so forth. At least you can subtract the cumulative frequency lesser than in the number of frequency until you go to the 29 minus 6 equals 23. So 23 minus 3 equals 20. 20 minus 4 equals 16. So 16 minus 5 equals 11. So that is our cumulative frequency lesser than. And to find also the cumulative frequency greater than, we must write the 45 in the down going to up. So we will write the 45. So okay, so 45 minus 5 is equals 40. 40 minus 3 equals 37. So on and so forth. So 37 minus 3 is equals 34. So we have 29, 25, 22, 16, 9, and 4. So that would be the answers of cumulative frequency greater than. 45, 40, 37, 34 minus 5 equals 29, 29 minus 4, 25, 25 minus 3 is equals 22, 22 minus 6 equals 16, 16 minus 7 equals 9, 9 minus 5 equals 4. So this is the cumulative frequency lesser than and the greater than. Okay, let's move to the cumulative percentage frequency lesser than percent. So first thing to do is we will write the formula first, which is CPF lesser than equals CF lesser than over N, the number of cases, times 100%. So we will subtract the total numbers of frequency in the cumulative frequency lesser than to the 45. So 45 over 45 times 100%. So 45 divided by 45 equals 1. So 1 times 100% equals 100. So our cumulative percentage frequency lesser than is 100. So we will write the 100 here in the first column of cumulative percentage frequency lesser than percent. So 100. Next, always write the formula of the cumulative percentage frequency lesser than CF over N times 100% of 41 divided by 5, so 41 divided by 45 times 100% is equals 0.91 times 100%. So so the answer is 91%. So we will write the answers of 91% here in the second row of cumulative percentage frequency lesser than percent. So we will write the 91%. So on and so forth until you finish this row. So we have the numbers of 80, 64, 51, 40%, 35, 24, 17, and the last is 11%. Okay, so that would be the cumulative percentage frequency lesser than percent. So let's go to the cumulative percentage frequency greater than. So again, we are going to find the cumulative percentage frequency greater than percent. So first, we will write the formula first. CPF greater than equals CF greater than over N times 100%. So 45 divided by 45 times 100% equals 1 times 100 equals 100%. Here in the cumulative percentage frequency greater than percent, so so the answer is 100. So the 100 we will put in this column going to up. So we will write the 100%. Next, 40. I will give you the example. CPF greater than, well, CF greater than times 100% over N times okay, 40 divided by 45. Okay, 40 divided by 45 times 100%. So 40 divided by 45 equals 0.88. So we will write the 0.88 times 100%. So the answer is 88%. So we will going to write the 88% in the cumulative percentage frequency greater than percent. So on so forth. So we have here 82, 75, 64, 55, 48, 35, 20, and last is 8%. So 40 divided by 45 equals 0.88 times 100. The answer is 88. So that would be how to find the cumulative percentage frequency greater than percent. Okay, now we will proceed to another table to find the midpoints. So here is the midpoints because this number is already given. So if you remember the previous table that I already discussed to you, the first number of our frequency and cumulative frequency, to find the midpoints, the formula of midpoints is first number plus the second number divided by 2. So the first number here is 232 and 240. So we will add this first number. So 232 plus 240 equals 472 divided by 2 equals 236. So we will write the 236 here in the first columns of midpoints, and the second 241 plus 236 equals 477 divided by 2. So the answer is 238.5. So we will write the 238.5. The same processing from the top until going to down. Number, okay, so 259 plus 300 equals 559 divided by 2. So the answer is 279. So we will write the 279.5. So next, 302 plus 326 equals 628 divided by 2. So the answer is 314. So we have the 341, 226 to 310 is equals to 268. 135 to 210 divided by 2 equals 172.5. So we have the 274.5, and 296 to 324 is equals 620 divided by 2 equals 310. And the last is 295 plus 299 equals 585 divided by 2. So the answer is, okay, so the last is 295 to 299 295 plus 299 equals 585 divided by 2 equals 292.5. So that is how to find the midpoints. Now, we are going to the last part of my report. This is another example of a bar graph, and this table is presenting acceptability of the quality attributes of canned milk fish bones and pork luncheon meat artificial data. If you notice, we have here the main X1 and X2, and the quality attributes we have milk fish bones, interpretation, and luncheon meat. So first, we have the color. The main X1 of the color is 8.0, and milk fish bones interpretation we have like very much. For main X2, we have 8.1, and pork interpretation we have like very much. Okay, let's proceed to another example. We have the other. In the other main X1, we have 8.3, and milk fish bones interpretation we have like very much, and main X2 we have 8.1, and the pork interpretation we have like very much. So next, let's go to the flavor. This is the quality attribute. So as you can see, this is different to the others group. So the main X1, we have 8.7 milk fish bones interpretation we like extremely, and main X2 we have 8.2, and pork interpretation we have like very much. Next, we have texture. In the main X1 we have 8.2 like very much, and the main X2 8.0, and pork interpretation like very much. So general acceptability 8.3 like very much, 8.1 like very much, and this is all the interpretation of milk fish bones to know if the milk fish bones and pork luncheon meat are acceptable of the quality attributes. This is the scale is 9 like extremely, 8 like very much, 7 like moderately, and 6 like slightly. And to make a graph, this table, I have here example of a graph on this table. The color here for the main X1 we have orange for milk fish bones, and for the main X2 we have blue, the pork luncheon meat. So in the quality attributes we have color. The main X1 of a color is 8.0, so we need to go up. We need to go up in 8.0 to make a bar. So in the main X2 of a color we have 8.1, so we're going to go up in 8.1 to make a bar. Okay, let's proceed to another example. So the quality attributes we have the other. The main X1 of the other we have 8.3. We need to go up in 8.3 to make a bar, and the main X2 is 8.1, so we need to go in 8.1 to make a bar. Next, we have flavor. The main X1 of a flavor is 8.7. We need to go up in 8.7 to make a bar graph, and the main X2 is 8.2. We need to go up also in the 8.2 to make a bar. And next, we have texture. The main X1 of a texture is 8.2, and the main X2 of a texture is 8.0. And last, we have general acceptability. The main X1 of general acceptability we have 8.3, and the main X2 we have 8.1, so we need to go up in 8.3 to make a bar. And also the main X2 we are going to go up in 8.1 to make a bar. So that's really all you have to do. I hope you learned something from me, and that's all. Thank you.